Welcome back, everyone. We have spent our souls and leveled up 3 times. Put a little bit in health, put a little bit in strength, put a little bit in dexterity. And now we are heading onward. And I also equipped the Ring of Favor, took off that milk ring. So, no more obscured rolls. And hopefully because we were just invaded in the last episode, things won't be so bad. Also, that poor guy, summoning takes place automatically, so it's really not his fault, but Jesus Christ. Blood, like, fucking, I almost said Bloodborne, but Dark Souls, man, like, you can't let somebody invade you when you're dealing with those fucking Sullivan beasts. That's not right. Fix your game! Anyway, we're gonna head up. And we are way up here now. Titanite scale. That's where we fought Pontiff Sullivan. Way up there in the background is Lothric! Oh my god, you fucking interrupting my looking around. I see how it is. Well, we're about to get much more interrupted in a second. Large Titanite shard. Okay. So something to know about this area is we're dealing with some of Anne Orlando's finest. Specifically, the Dragon Slayer bow assholes. Oh, and they will shoot you at point blank range. Don't put it past them. Yeah, boy. They'll do it. And they will hit you with a lightning thing and get you into a corner and make it hard to speak. Oh god, we're gonna die. I don't want to die. Not today. Wow, that looks like it hurts. I have a huge Dragon Slayer arrow sticking out of my neck. Come on. One more. There we go. That's a good boy. Got a Titanite shard for our trouble. Is that guy aiming at us? I can't tell. No, he's looking down. Good. That means we might be able to kick him off the edge if we don't get hit first. Oh god. That's not good. We're in a bad spot. Oh god. I don't want to fight you up here. This was a mistake. Oh god. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Everything is a mistake. Come here. Come here. Come here. Fight me where it's bigger. Oh no, you're just gonna shoot shit at me, huh? You twat. I'd call you a twat, but you lack the warmth and the depth. Okay. Look, bro. I don't want to fight you here, but I'll do it. Got a Titanite shard. And there's a little shiny down there. Don't worry, I see it. I sees it. I definitely want to deal with these archer assholes first, though. Come on. Get it out of your system. Oh god. I'm not doing so bad against these guys. Could be way fucking worse. Are you gonna bring your... Yep. Oh, for real? That point blank range, though. No, fuck you. One more. Thank you. Titanite shard. I wish you would drop your armor. I used to be a traveler once. Till I took an arrow to the shoulder. Look at this thing. Okay, this is a Dragon Slayer's arrow. This is meant to slay dragons. They're... Jesus Christ, okay. We're fine. Tis but a flesh wound, so... I think there actually might be another knight asshole. I know there's definitely one down on the spire, I think? Maybe? I can't quite recall. Oh! There you are! You son of a bitch, it was over there. Bitch, you crazy. There is one back here, though. I know that for certain. Woo, that tracking. Calm down. Ooh, that was bad. That could have been way bad. Just trying to get the backstab on him, but it wasn't positioned correctly. If you pull out your bow, thank you. Dragon Slayer, great bow. We got their bow. Yes. Alright. Great bow used by the Dragon Slayers during the Age of Gods. Far greater in size than any normal bow and far more devastating. The bow must be anchored to the ground when fired, a time-consuming operation that leaves the user vulnerable. Only specialized great arrows can be fired from the bow. Yeah, tell me about it. I took one to the head and the shoulder and God knows what else. And there's one down there, and then another down there. Let's go get that shiny. Before we, fuck ourselves up too badly here. And because we have... Take off our Ring of Favor for a second and slip on our... Or we could just get disconnected from the server and have to quit. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna drop us right back where we were. I just really love that all my technical difficulties happen while I'm recording. And I appreciate you guys for being so patient while it happens. But it'll drop us right back where we were. At least it should. And they'll just ragdoll down because they're dead. What I was going to do before I was really interrupted was slip on our silver cat ring so that when we jump down to get that item, we wouldn't take fall damage. Dig this. Look, no fall damage, ma. Easterner's ashes. Hoo hoo hoo, good shit. Okay, we're gonna take off our thingy again and slip on the Ring of Favor. I'm sorry for the server crashing, guys. And then we have 2 more Silver Knights to deal with up here. Yep, took care of you. You know what we can do? Put that ring back on. No fall damage. And we're behind him. Very nice. You don't suspect anything. Oh, why couldn't I get a backstab on that guy? Oh well. Sweet. Got a Titanite shard. And then there's this asshole. Last one. Oh god. Don't you push me off the edge, you piece of shit. Thanks for kicking me back onto solid ground, asshole. Thanks! Thank you, Dark Souls. Okay, here. Let's heal back here for a second, shall we? Come on, then. Look at you. Aren't you cute? I do hate the guys with spears. They tend to put their shields up a lot more. There we go. And a Titanite shard. Just dropping Titanite shards like candy. And as far as I know, there's no item down there, but I'm gonna go run down and check. Actually, I've never been down here. I was probably too afraid to take on that knight. Oh, there is something down here. Large Titanite shard, and oh, there's something right there too. Shit. Hold on. Hold on a ding-dang minute here. Let me just get my fall damage in a way, and because running a little low on the Estus. No fall damage. Gotta love it. Dragon Slayer Great Bow and Dragon Slayer arrows, or Great Arrows, or whatever you want to call them. And then... Oh, are you gonna make us... They are. And that little kind of blue effect on my feet when I hit the floor is or the ground is the silver cat ring taking effect. And we're not going to rest at that bonfire because I don't want to deal with these yahoos again while I'm exploring. Okay, so we got that. Here we go. Come up here. Let's see. Making our way downtown, walking fast. Silver nights pass and I'm homebound. And I have never taken this before. This is new for both of us. What's in here? Aha! I was wondering where that gate led out to. This is, where the deacons are, clearly. That's a fun little thing. So if you don't want to go to that water bonfire, you're good. And it'll also spit you out in an area where you only have to deal with this one night and the night up there. Very smart. So if you're looking for a better run back, there it is. Now, let's go in here. That looks ominous. Also looks like something should have been there. In fact, I'll just tell you. If you're not following Anri's quest line, a large statue of Gwyn, the first lord of Cinder, will be here. And if you strike it, it's an illusory statue. And it opens up to the secret Dark Moon tomb, which we are descending into now. And hey, look who's here.
Welcome, our gracious lord. Your spouse awaits you. You are very near. Please, take the sword of avowal. May you be the truest lord of Londor yet.
Thank you for giving me air, the sword of avowal. You have anything else to say?
Your spouse awaits you. You are very near. May you be the truest lord of Londor yet.
What's this about a sword of avowal? Or is it a key item? It is. Ceremonial sword of Londor cannot be equipped as a weapon, which we just learned. It is said that a rite of wedlock will presage a true hollow lord. Your spouse's name is Anri, who patiently awaits a rightful lord deep within the mausoleum. Now, people who have played Dark Souls 1, again, will recognize this room. Lined with statues of Silver Knights. This is where you would fight Dark Sun Gwendolyn in Dark Souls 1. He would accuse you of trespassing upon the tomb and sullying the tomb of the lords. And when I saw it, I recognized it immediately, but there are things here that confirm this, such as the brass set, which we will probably be rocking soon. I know what you guys are thinking. Your spouse! It's okay, chill. Armor of a knight once known as the Dark Moon. It is said that this brass armor hides something hideous within. Something about its silhouette suggests femininity. There is evidence to suggest that Gwendolyn may not have been a legitimate son of Gwyn. He had serpents for legs. He may have been an experiment between gods and a serpent, or a serpent-like creature, gone wrong. And it is thought that maybe the real reason they made him wear dresses is to cover up the hideous deformity of his legs and his body. But I don't know about that. All I know is that our spouse is waiting for us apparently in here, and that this is where we fought the Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Granted, it seemed a lot larger in Dark Souls 1. Oh no, Anri. Oh, Anri, no. It would appear that Anri is dead. And that she is our spouse. Looks like our dark sigil has been upgraded, and that something has taken over us. And is there a better place than this supposed tomb of Lord Gwyn? Man, right through the eye, did you have to do that? And there are flowers laid up on top of the coffin up there. Oh, Anri. We failed you, girl. But hey, there's treasure. Guess what? This is also more proof that we are in the land of Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Well, that was a drag. We picked up the reversal ring just now. A divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwendolyn in his youth. Causes males to perform female actions and vice versa. Gwendolyn was raised like a daughter through the aura of the moon and was said to behave like a sullen, brooding goddess. I think that's fairly accurate. I hate leaving Anri here. And I'm actually going to switch my armor up. Whatever. Wow, our current thing is slightly better, but I do love me the look of the brass set. So, we'll rock this for a little while. Oh, and we can actually switch our shield now because we've leveled up a little bit. We can go with the Shield of Want, which is a good time. And there's a little bit of lore on it too, I think. I know that it is not the first time this shield has shown up. Shield of an ancient king who was cursed by an all-consuming thirst. In the end, he was no king. The residue of the king's lust still smolders within this shield, increasing the number of souls absorbed when enemies are defeated. I did not know that the Shield of Want gave you a soul benefit. That's very interesting. This pilgrim has died. And we pick up a sorcery. Chameleon, lost soul sorcery from Irithyll, land of ancient golden sorceries, transforms into something inconspicuous. Far from formally developed, this magic was instead born from the mischief of a young girl who sought relief from the solitude of the woods at dusk. Transformed into something inconspicuous. Like a statue of a child in the corner of the Church of Yorshka, perhaps? I don't know. Yes, that pilgrim was in the corner of the church, and if we had killed that pilgrim, Anri would still be alive. It's our fault that she's dead. I actually want to see what it means that we have these multiple dark sigils now. We have 8 sigils. A black gaping hole in the flesh that resembles the brand of an undead. It accumulates curse. Huh. Alright. And here's something that's going to look very familiar once again to people who played Dark Souls 1. A revolving tower. A revolving staircase. That's very interesting. Any treasures? Nope. What is up here? High above Irithyll. A rumored city. Well, there's Lothric. What could be up here so high and so hidden? With all these things that are so familiar. I chose the wrong path. But we got a good view out of it. But here, high above Irithyll, is Anor Londo. A place where we spent a lot of time in Dark Souls 1. It really makes me think, was Irithyll down below Anor Londo all along? Or was it something that occurred after the fall of the gods so long ago? And before we go any further, I just want to do something pretty cool real quick. A little secret to show you here. Hey, what's that bonfire doing over there? Joy, no, don't do it. You're crazy. Oh, wait. Not so crazy after all. And we get a killer view. I think that's Cathedral of the Deep over there. That's Lothric. No, that's a Cathedral of the Deep over there. And we ran around down there for a while. There's Pontiff's place. And now we're here. Oh, and there's somebody up here along with this bonfire. Convenient. And who, pray tell, are you?
Name thyself, stranger.
I asked you
I
first.
am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights.
Well, I'm
What
dressed like a
beckoned
Dark
thee
Moon
to such
Knight.
a place?
I am a loyal
Thou
Dark Moon
thinkst
servant.
too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon. Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
And that is how you get the blade of the Dark Moon Covenant.
Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon, welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how. Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods. And so the Dark Moon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed. May I pose thee a question?
Sure, what do you
This
want to know?
tower, this prison, stands tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long unmoving. So, by what path didst thou here ascend? Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
Can you fly? No, I can't fly. Let's tell her that we can fly.
Oh my. I imagined it might be so. Then thou art a dragon? Or perhaps a crow? Well, whatever thou beest, thou'rt wondrous strange, yet strangely familiar, visitor. Off so soon? May the Dark Moon watch over thee.
Couple of things. Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere. She does not say brother or sister Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn founded the Dark Moon to watch over Anor Londo when all of the other gods had left for whatever reason. He was the one that remained behind. And we killed his ass. And she also mentioned our last proper knight died long ago. Was that Gwendolyn? Or was it the Dark Moon Knightus, who we also bump into in Dark Souls 1 and becomes aggressive if you trespass into Gwendolyn's mausoleum, the tomb that we were just in, the Dark Moon tomb. She also says we seem strangely familiar. She seems strangely familiar. Sorry, I have to look at you up close, baby girl. You'll notice she has these kind of odd feathery patches around her eyes. You'll also notice Homegirl has a tail. A pale tail. And it doesn't seem to have scales on it. One of the central points of Dark Souls 1 is that Seath, the scaleless albino dragon, turned on his eternal dragon brothers and sisters. They were covered with stone-like scales, and we've learned through the lore of the lightning spear and other lightning weapons that he told Gwyn of this vulnerability of the scales, so that they might conquer the everlasting dragons. And the reign of gods. The age of gods can reign. Seath drove himself mad with the trying to acquire what he never had, which was immortality. He drove himself mad with knowledge and magic. And he was a pale, scaleless dragon who, quite a bit of lore suggests, gave birth to a half-human, half-dragon hybrid named Priscilla, who was in the Painted World, and where those corvid creatures that we saw long ago on the Road of Sacrifices have a link to the Painted World and the goddess of Sinvelka. Priscilla is the boss of the Painted World, in that world of Velka and those crow people. Her voice actress sounds strikingly similar to Yorshka here, and looks very similar to Yorshka. The characters look very, very similar. It is possible that Yorshka is a reincarnate of Priscilla from the Painted World. She refers to this place as a prison. The Painted World was very much also a prison. So there's a good chance that she's a reincarnate of some sort of Priscilla. There is also a little jump down here because there's always loot. But yeah, we're getting into some really interesting lore crisscrossing here. And it wouldn't be a Souls game without some platforming. I just want to make sure I'm taking the correct platform because there be items. Do I have my silver cat ring on? I do. Okay, so we're going to be fine. Okay, there's an item. Is there an item over here? No. Sorry for that dizzy little spin I gave you guys. Oh god, we're gonna have to... But yeah, we're running into some old... Here we go, Painting Guardian's curved sword. I was like, there was something else that linked her. There were guardians that specifically guarded that large painting of the painting world. Like, when I say the Painted World, you walk into a painting. Like, straight out of some Mario 64 shit. And here, in this tower where Yorshka is being kept, we're finding the Painting Guardian stuff. Their weapons, their outfits, everything. Pretty interesting, if you ask me. And that would have caused a bitch of a fall damage if we didn't have this ring on right now. And I just want to make sure we're hitting everything we need to hit on the way down. Let's hit this beam. Cool. Let's hit this other beam. Or just miss it completely and go down. Whatever. We have a silver cat ring. Ain't nothing to worry about. Okay, cool, Joy, but where does this spit us out? It spits us out in Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. And specifically in the Church of Yorshka bonfire. And you'll notice that this statue that was here is gone. Chameleon. Pilgrim hiding as a chameleon. Incredible. Anyway. We really took in a lot today. You know what, before we sign off, let me read you the Painting Guardian set. It's the least I can do. Attire of the Painting Guardians, whose forms are described in the mythology of heretics, a smooth pale gown that deters magic. The hunchback teller of ancient tales describes unwanted souls who are unwelcome across the lands and are eventually drawn into a cold, painted world. Not unlike a prison. Here, I'll show you this set. It's actually pretty cool looking. I should really show you the sets more often. I'm sorry about that. Painted Guardian, and then... Pretty cool. And look, you have a built-in braid. So much fun. But anyway, this was a really lore-heavy episode. This is probably as lore-heavy as it's gonna get, I think. I mean, we're in Anne Orlando. We are where it all started. So it makes sense that it's gonna get intense here. But, yeah, hopefully you guys followed me. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I have the lore correct. I know a lot of the things are correct. There are a few things, though, that are a little iffy. But I hope I'm able to connect it for those of you that are unfamiliar in looking to follow the story with me, because I definitely struggle through the difficulty of this game to know more about the story. That being said, I will see you next time. and we will continue on into Anne Orlando. Thank you for joining.